Flying grapes for this demonstration. You'll notice she catches these right at the tip of her beak and kind of tosses them down and she flies back to me. And a good catch. Wait, try that again. Here we go. There we are. Excellent job. Anybody out there want to try this? I got lots of them. Let's find out. I have right here in the aisle. The striped shirt. Step right up here with me. Up this guy right here. What's your name? Chase. Okay, Chase, I'm going to throw the grape way up in the air. You fly up there and catch it in your mouth. You said you wanted to try, though. You want to throw the grape. That'll probably work a little bit better. Okay, Chase, when I tell you, throw that straight up into the air, okay? You make sure she's watching you first. Stay right where you are there. There we go. Okay, toss it straight up in the air. There we go. Great toss in. Nice catch, Dumari. Big round of applause for Chase. That was a great toss play. Thanks for helping us out. You're all finished, Dumari. Hopping right back the way it came out there. Quickly. There we go. Now, one of the things that we always try and do with our shows is clear up old myths and misconceptions about birds. And believe me, there are many of them. For instance, how many out there have heard this one? That if you touch a baby bird, its parents will come along, smell your scent on it, and abandon the baby? Sure, about everybody's heard that one. Well, that simply isn't true. Birds, for the most part, have a very poor sense of smell. There's just no way they could ever smell your scent on their babies. Now, if you do happen to find a baby bird on the ground, the best thing you can do for it most of the time is just leave it alone. Usually that bird's parents are somewhere just out of your sight. They're taking care of that young bird right where it is. Now, here in North America, we do have one type of bird, though, that does have a very good sense of smell. That's a turkey vulture. Now, they can actually locate their food just by their sense of smell alone. Well, we still don't have a turkey vulture, so we can't show you one of those. But we do have the next best thing. Very close cousin is the black vulture. We call ours Beetlejuice. Now, the first thing you'll notice about Beetlejuice, it's very typical of most vultures in the world. It's the short feathers on his head and neck. He's almost completely bald. There's a very good reason for those short feathers. Vultures eat carrion. Now, carrion is just a polite word for dead animals. Often along with those dead animals goes bacteria. And the sun is nature's way of sterilizing or killing bacteria. If vultures had long feathers on their head and neck, the sun wouldn't be able to penetrate them, getting right down to their skin to sterilize it, killing off all the bacteria that may have collected there. So you can see there's a good reason for those short feathers on his head and neck. He's our black vulture, and in some kind of a hurry there, wasn't he? Thank you. Well, now we're going to go to an old bird doing something new here. This next one is another East African crown crane, just like the one you saw fly in our pre-show. We call her Sarah. We're trying something a little bit different with Sarah, at the same time giving another member of the audience a very up-close and personal encounter with a very large and beautiful bird. So I do need the help of one more volunteer, and somebody that's really brave to get to feed this one right out of their hands if they choose to. I got lots to pick from this time. Oh, this little guy with the ball cap and the dark blue shirt. You want to try this, buddy? Come on down here with me. Yep, all the way over here. Jump right over the throat. Woo! He does his own stunts, too. What's your name? Braden. Come where with me, Braden? Sarah's going to be popping up over the top of the fence here in just a second. And if she sees us out there, she won't do what she's supposed to. Okay, Braden, I didn't mention that Sarah kind of pinches a little bit when she eats out of your hand, so you have a choice. You feed out of your hand, or you can feed her out of this cup. Good choice. Hold that with both hands. Let me get you all loaded up there. Don't spill any of those, okay, Braden? Again, Sarah is an East African crown crane. These birds get their names from that golden crown of feathers on their head. And that crown of feathers is very important to these birds. They do spend most of their day on the ground foraging for their food in the grasslands of Africa. And that crown of feathers greatly aids in camouflaging them as they do that. Okay, she's going to give everybody a nice close look at our Braden. It'll be your turn, okay? Hey, Sarah, don't step on the nice people this time. There we go, all the way over there. Okay, Braden, it's your turn. Come out here with me, buddy. Stand right over here, all the way out here, Braden. Quickly, all the way over here, buddy. There you go. Don't spill those. Hold on to that with both hands. Okay, Sarah's going to fly down here straight at us. It's going to look like she's going to crash right into us, even though she hardly ever does. No. You just hold really still when she lands. Just hold that cup out to her. She'll gobble those up out of the cup, okay? You ready? Okay, hold on really tight. Hold really still. Here she comes. There we go. Put on the brakes there. Hold on with both hands. Hold on with both hands, Braden. You want to do it? Big round of applause for Brady. That was a nice try in there, buddy. There, you're all finished. You're going this way. No, it doesn't always work. But almost always.
I found Albert. No.
Well, before we go on to the next couple of birds, there are some quick introductions I'd like to make. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes into doing this show, and today there's three very hardworking people back there doing all the running around and really making the bird show happen like it does. You've already met Chris Sharp. Also behind the backdrop are Jeannie Tedesco, Rhonda McMullen, and Jen Torrey. Big round of applause for all four of them. And that bird that you saw way too much of earlier in the show, she didn't get a formal introduction. That was our environmentally conscious African white-necked raven. We call her Isabella, or Izzy for short. She's demonstrating one of the simplest things that we can all do to help keep our environment clean and save wildlife. Picking up litter and putting it where it belongs. All the way in there. Good girl, Izzy, and off you go. She's our white-necked raven. Thank you. And directly following the show, you'll have the opportunity to meet Izzy's brother. His name is Alex. We're going to have Alex out under the shade structure over there on your left-hand side doing something rather unique. Now, for the last several years, Alex has helped us out with a very special project here at the zoo, which is collecting funds for our conservation programs. Over that time, he's collected over $160,000 over there for different conservation projects around the world. He'll be at it again today. He'll be taking paper money from you as you walk by. If you feel so inclined to donate, just hand those bills to Alex. He does all the rest. Now, your donations greatly needed. They're greatly appreciated as well. Now, we will stay out with several other birds over there. We'll be able to answer any questions you might have. It's also an excellent opportunity to take photographs if you'd like to at that time. Folks, we have 2 minutes left in the bird show. If everybody can remain seated for that long, I would very much appreciate it. Well, today you've had the opportunity to meet birds from all around the world, and next you have the chance to see some of the most beautiful. Unfortunately, habitat destruction is a major concern today, and tropical rainforests in particular are tremendous pressures. Now, we told you earlier in the show that tropical rainforests were home to almost half of all the plant and animal species found on our planet. Now, that does include these lesser silver-crested cockatoos from the rainforests of Indonesia. Now, tropical rainforests are being destroyed at a rate of around 50 acres a minute. That's twice the size of our zoo that disappears every minute of every day. Now, along with that